What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, guys? I'm really excited about today's video because today's gonna be an interesting one. So I'm gonna go through all my stats, all multiplayer and zombies on this video for you guys. Probably gonna be a long one, but I wanted to go through because I haven't done it in a while, and a lot of things have been updated since the last time I played. And yeah, so I think what we're gonna start off with is just showing you my class setups and kind of so you guys can see what class setups that I'm running right now. And we're gonna start off. Let me fix my mic before I continue because I'm not trying to destroy you guys with some fucking ears. Alright, so we're good. Alright, so these are my classes I'm running right now. I'm running like the PPSH, all that good stuff. I'll just skim through these. If you guys want to actually look at the class, you guys can pause the videos and look at them and all that good stuff. But yeah, just these are my classes I'm running right now. Secondaries, I wouldn't really worry about because a lot of those secondaries change a lot. But yeah, so I've been running some weird classes here and there, but I've been doing some really cool challenges. Me and my friends been messing around online. Yeah, these are my classes. My game just decided to freeze. Oh, it kept me for activity. Cool. That's awesome. I love when it does that. But yeah, those are my classes. I hope you guys have been doing really well. By the way, I just wanted to remind everyone, I'm doing a Q&A video July 1st. I don't have no questions as of right now, but if you guys want me to continue to do that video, you guys gotta put some questions down here in the comments, because I need questions to answer in my Q&A. But, back to this. But yeah, these are my classes. I've been running these pretty long time now. About the last couple of weeks I've been running them. I was changing them here and there, updating them here and there, but for the most part, these are my classes I'm running. Score streaks is when I run score streaks. I have a ball turret on my fourth streak slot if I ever run Blitzkrieg. But I usually don't, so I usually choose the three I have. My dossier, calling cards haven't really changed since like, you know, since the last time I did a video like this, but you can see I have a lot more calling cards now, like for challenges, but otherwise calling cards haven't really changed. Still the normal. There are so many calling cards in this game, guys, like holy shit. It really, when you sit down and look at these calling card sections and you see how many there are, it's just mind-boggling how many there are. So we have the Winter Siege, and we have Operation Overlord, and you can just see you have 333 Operation Overlord calling cards, which is just fucking insane. I mean, if you just look at all these, I mean, there's just crazy how many calling cards they actually put in the game, and I'm honestly so happy they did, because it's nice that, like, pretty much every other game I can put a new calling card on and no, pretty much never run out. And then standard, of course. Emblems, don't really care about them. I use my custom emblem most of the times. But you can see I have most of them in the game. Pretty solid. You can see I have most of Operation Overlord. Not as many calling as I do for the calling cards, but my custom calling card or emblem, sorry. Now challenges you'll see that I am pretty good with percentages. Like I'm 100% on most of them. But I have some I have to do yet. I am planning on doing them eventually, but I cannot stop yawning in today's video. I do apologize if I'm making anyone else yawn. I do apologize, but your boy feels tired as hell today, bro. But yeah, I have all the 100% for all the score streaks, and most of the game modes I have 100%. Just one or two that I need to get yet. Most in the prestige, but that's challenges. On my clan tag, YouTube me. You know, if you see YouTube me in there in a game, you're in a game with me, man, go check my YouTube out. But I mean, if you're seeing this video, you know my YouTube. So, combat record. So I'm gonna let you guys look at this overall view for a few minutes here and just kind of get an idea of everything. The last 5 matches, don't look at that right now. That's because I was playing some infected and gun game earlier and some war. So it was my KD got affected. Like last 5 matches usually gets affected by those modes, like gun game, infected, for they usually reset it. So it's a little bugged out. So don't worry about that. It'll be I'll be back after it was 7.0 in the next couple of games that I play. And same as my SPM is really low because of those modes I was playing. But 130 kills, high kills, killer streak is 59. That's actually wrong. That was the longest, that's the biggest game I had after or prior to my game having an accidental reset. Because I had like 200 kills in a game with over like a 70 kill streak or whatever. And unfortunately my game crashed that game and it actually reset everything, so unfortunately I lost that, which is really sad, but we learn and we move on, so it is what it is. Best weapon, PPS-H, but you can see here, I have a pretty decent amount of kills with a lot of guns in the game. I have to use a Type 5 more often. I don't use it enough, but I use, in the GPD, I need to use that more often as well. But I have a lot of kills with most of the guns. I have a little over 1,000 kills with like at least 80% of the guns, and I'm 1 kill off 1,000 with that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I try to use as much as I can. There's some weapons I used to use more than others, like, I mean, I had 900 kills with this thing, and that's only because I used it for Chrome and never used it again, so there's that. Then there's MG42, GP and G-Bot. I haven't used this thing since it released, like, honestly. I use it once in a while in Wonderlust, but, other than that, 156 kills. I'm starting to use this thing more. It's pretty good. I'm liking it a lot. Sniper rifles, I don't know why I started being halfway down, but here's a carbon, Lee Enfield, 4,000, 4,000, 3,000, almost 4,000 on that, 2,000, but you can see here that my main 2 guns are these 2 right here, which just kind of makes sense because I use those the most. Shotguns, honestly, I'm surprised I even have these many kills with this combat, but, I think it's mainly because of affected. Most of my kills I use with the shotgun are affected, or, and most of the kills I got was with when I was going for Chrome, because when I was going for Chrome, this thing was really easy to use. So I would drop like 70 kills a game when I was trying to go for headshots or anything of those sorts with that. So pistols, you see I'm only used to use a P08. I could swear I have way more kills that with the 9mm, but I guess I don't. Melees, like I said, I got melees. I have enough to get nukes with them, but that's it. I literally got nukes with them. That's all I did. I didn't go for camos or anything on them. That was my weapons. Best score streak, paratroopers. We're gonna see here like this: 54,000 assists with the recon aircraft, which is absolutely insane. I think the most assists I've seen with the UAV is so far in this game is 250,000 or 300,000. So not necessarily the closest to that, but still a lot for your average player. Then we got I've crushed 1 crate. I got 1 kill with this, which is very upsetting. Let me close my door for you real quick, YouTube. But yeah, so the fighter pilot is something I use kind of commonly, but like you don't see me using it too often. Glide bomb, same thing. Flamethrower, don't ever use this unless it's war. So I guess they are actually counting war stats, and you see, because war is kind of weird, because war doesn't count, but it does count. Some things it likes to count war, but some things it doesn't, because I definitely haven't used this thing enough to get 500 kills with it. And I definitely haven't used this thing 500 times on regular multiplayer. So it has to be war that I'm using this thing on, and it's counting those stats. So hopefully those stats are counting over. I know Katie doesn't. I don't know SPM doesn't, but I'm assuming kills like overall count, but I haven't really like watched it super hard to figure it out if it does or not. Then I have the artillery barrage. Use that pretty commonly. I use it a lot in war. Not war. I'm sorry. Shipment. Flat guns, emergency airdrop, firebombing run, paratroopers. Which it says my thing is best thing is this, but I think it's because it kills. Because like everything else, I've passed some things like ball turret. I mean, I have more use. No, I don't have more uses. I'm gonna be fucking lying out to my ass, bro. Look at this shit. I'm stupid. But yeah, that's my score streaks. Grenades, I usually mostly use the regular fragmentation grenade, just because it's standard. But I use a sticky a lot, you can see. And then throwing knives, I use them a lot. I might put these on my classes just to get to 1,000 kills with throwing knives. I think that'd be really fun to do. Tacticals, I don't really use anything. I mean, I've literally never gotten an assist with this thing. I mean, ever, bro, like 0. Smoke grenades in this game are not useful.
Best division is Commando, but I think going off by KD because if you look, I have a standard 1.8 KD in most, a 2.2 on armored, 1.5 there, 1.5, 1.5, 1.9, and then 2.4. I had a 3 KD on armored, and I had almost a 3 KD on Commando, but like I said, the more you play this game, the more you die, the more you get kills. The KD adjusts. Like KD in Call of Duty is one of those things where you can try to say that like it's the most important thing, but and if you have a bad KD, you're bad. But the thing about it is you can have a bad KD and still be really good at the game. But if you just did challenges and did camos, and you died a lot during them because you're probably going to, KD is gonna be lower because it's gonna take for me for example, I have a 1.9, right? And even though I get 2 KD higher, I get 2 KD higher every game now. My KD is too far gone to save. Like I have too many kills and I have too many deaths. My KD higher. I thought it was glitched, but now that I've been doing some research on it, it may not be glitched. It just made that I can physically not get it higher unless I literally somehow manage to not die for the next like 12,000 games and like just get nothing but 100 kill games every single game, period. That may give me enough kills on my record to boost me up, because I mean I have a little over like 50,000 kills more than deaths, but that's still a lot of deaths. That's not a lot of kills more than deaths. But yeah, the whole thing is fucked up, man. If you want me to do a full video talking about that type of shit, we can. But yeah, 17 days, you guys can see definitely infantry is my main division. I almost have 100,000 kills with it. That's why I've been trying to use this division more to try to get that 100,000 kills. That's my main goal in this division, just to get that 100k. Mess mode, now this is where things get interesting. Free for all, I only play 59 games. I have a 1.6 KD. TDM, 800 games, 2.1. 100 games in search, and I have a 1.8. You guys can look at the rest of the stats. I mean, look at my free for all win ratio. It's a 20. I have a 22.5% chance of winning, or that's my KD for winning. Although my SPM is a little weird on the free for all. I'm not sure how they categorize that because it says it's a 3. Don't really understand that, but domination, 1,800 games, almost 1,900 games. I have 81,000 kills. I have a 2.2 KD, 1,000 wins, a 2.0 win loss, and a 500 SPM, which is crazy to me because my win loss is so bad. But like, you look at these modes, not any of these modes has a technical bad win loss. Every one is a 1.1 or above. 1.4, 1.1, 3.1, 2.4, 5.0, 2.0, 2.4, 4.0, 22.5, 4.3. Like, all these KDs are really, really, really good KDs. You know what I'm saying? And somehow, you know, it just, I don't know. I don't know stats anymore, man. It's making me go crazy up in this bitch. Capture, I don't really play that, but I mean, the games I have played have done really well. Kill confirmed, hardpoint. 2 really good modes. I've had 10,000 kills on hardpoint. I've been playing that a lot more. And now here's what the big thing is: war. War, I have 25,000 kills. And you see here in war is actually a good demonstration. War doesn't show a KD. That's why it has a dash to it, because it doesn't actually give you a KD. But it does count your win loss, and it does count your SPM. At least according to the combat record stats. It does, like the game mode stats, it does count SPM, even though, I mean, if you play a couple games of war and you watch your SPM, it's not going to go up or down, pretty much. Like, it just doesn't. Demolition, 22 games, haven't really played that, not really a fan of that. Free for all hardcore, don't really do that. Like, these hardcore game modes I don't really play. You see that most of the stats from hardcore are from, like, back when I was, like, Prestige 1 to 5, because those 5 Prestiges, the first 5 Prestiges I did nothing but hardcore. So you'll take notice that a lot of that shit is all like really old stats. These are all really like inaccurate stats because I haven't played them in such a long time, but they're here. They're just like kind of like frozen in time stats, I call them, because they haven't really played hardcore since then. I maybe played a couple games of hardcore TDM recently, but other than that, don't touch it. Like I said, you see 0.7 win loss, even though you guys saw my win losses were so fucking good in the stats. And that's the type of thing, this is where I'm coming down to, this is where I come down to the lines of like, where stats are too far gone to help you, because I have 9,000 games, 3,695 wins, 4,690 losses. doesn't sound like it. My head shouldn't. In my head, that shouldn't be like. I should still have a 1.0 win loss. But it's just the way the stats work and the percentages, so that's why my stats are low. So I do apologize for anyone that thinks that like I'm big-headed. It's not that I'm big-headed. It's just that Call of Duty stats like to fuck me over a lot in this game. I don't know why. That's that leaderboard. So 4,697 in the world for career. Again, I mean, it's kind of common sense that a lot of these guys are cheaters. None of these guys, half these guys aren't legit. Especially when you get up here, people have 1,000 SPMs. Don't believe people have 1,000 SPMs, man, because I've seen them play. They're not good. And a lot of them just did really good, like, cheesy exploits or just play really badly. I don't know. I just don't believe people with over. If they have over a 900 SPM, don't believe them instantly. Just don't believe them. Because, in my opinion, from what my experience playing this game, it's impossible to have 1,000 SPM. Legitimately. Hell, my friend who plays nothing but objectives and still drops 60 kill games, he only has like a 600 SPM, 600 or 700 SPM. So he struggles every game to keep that SPM up because it's so easy to lose it. TDM 55,000 in the world. I need to play more TDM. Free for all, I'm 48,000 in the world. And I was up to like 5,000, 2,000 in the world almost, but I stopped playing free for all. I got on the kick for a while, and then I just stopped playing. I don't know why. Kill confirm 448,000 in the world, just because I don't play kill confirm. Capture flag 80,000. Search and destroy 49,000. Domination 292,000. 9,000 in the world for gridiron, which is so funny because I literally only have like what? I don't even know, like what? 15 games, 20 games in that, so that makes me laugh. Hard point 7,000 in the world. 2v2, I'm 2,800 in the world, but I mean, we can go through here right now and I can show you guys exactly why I'm not higher in the world. This is the top players. These are all fake. These are all not legit players. These are either bots or hackers or cheaters or exploiters. These are not legit. He might be legit. Part of me also just doesn't believe that someone has a 658 win streak. I mean, maybe they could, but like, even for me, on the 50 win streak that I was on, at the point where I hit 50, I was so bored I just stopped. I just gave up. It was so boring to sit there constantly doing the same shit over and over again for a super amount of time. It's just, I don't know, I don't see it. Maybe he did, I don't know. Some of these guys are legit, some of them aren't. You just gotta be careful, man, about these people in the leaderboards. You gotta be careful with them. War, 854,000 in the world. I'm really low in this. I don't know why, but I think it's because I stopped playing War for a while, but I need to get back into War. It's amazing. Rank, don't play it. Never have, never will. It's not my thing, not my cup of tea in this game. Back to career. For filters, all weekly. I'm not doing so hot for weekly, but it is what it is. Emotes, I'll show you guys my emotes that I'm running now, which are those. And then I have, sometimes these things take a little while, so sorry about that. Both those, I have that one, all these. I think I have every emote in the game you can possibly get for collections, because I have all the collections. And I have most of the Operation Overlord. Let's see here. Out of the 196, I have, let's see here. I think I have to go over 170 out of them, right? Boys. Yeah, I have 180 out of the 196. These are the last couple I need before I have all of them in the game. So that's my emotes. That's my social score rank and my social score XP. That is the last one I need to do. So that's that. There again, there's my area view. This is what I was talking about earlier as well, is 96,000 deaths compared to 183k kills. Does sound kind of good, but I can see why now I have a 1.9. If that is true, that that my KD is just too far long gone. That makes sense, I guess. But yeah, that's that. HQ, I'll show you guys my quartermaster. Collections, like I said, I have all of them in the game, 100% done. I mean, nothing to that. Contracts, today's contract is a Sterling, by the way, for anyone that wants to know. It's Sterling, knock yourselves out with that, come get that, get some pretty good gun, solid, it's alright. Not my personal favorite, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else on this menu before I go to PvP, to zombies. Graphics. This is what I'm running for graphics right now. I don't know. Controls. I run this for controls. 1010. Yes, I do use controller vibration. I just personally like it. I've used it for my entire life, and I'll never go back. Auto mantle off. Don't want that bullshit. Button layout. This is what I run. Tactical, and then default. Audio. Always run subtitles on. Now I usually have music off. Sometimes I'll have it on. Sometimes I'll have it off. But that's that. And yeah, boys, that's multiplayer. So let's head over to zombies. So some things I got over the last couple of weeks was people asking, like, you know, why I don't like get nukes a lot or all that stuff, and that's just because the lobbies have been very bad the last couple of weeks. For anyone that plays this game will probably tell you, the lobbies the last like week and a half have been really bad, and even worse since the beginning of June, since the game became free. And I'm definitely still playing the game. I am grinding to 1,000 on zombies. I'm only prestige 3 right now. The zombies just takes a really long time to level up. I mean, I'm following out maybe 4 levels a game, and that's with 1,000 kills. So it's a grind, man. It's gonna take us a while. I've been doing here lately. I've been doing a little over 2 zombie games a day, and that's usually to around like 30 or so. So that's about 60 rounds of zombies a day, which might not sound like a lot, but for someone like me who doesn't really care for zombies that much, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. So right here, we're gonna look at my combat record, which they do not have an option for. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way. So you see 54,000 kills. It's okay in zombies, not a lot. 366 revives, 141 jolts per zombie, which is basically this game's the zombies version of the SPM. Highest wave is 34. I usually get, like, most times I get to like 34, 33, and I just kind of get bored. I give up. 82 games, 2 days played. That's not bad. I mean, compared to my 37 days on PvP, it's kind of a downgrade. But calling cards, emblems don't change. Clan type don't change. You saw the prestige icon. Next prestige W4. Leaderboards. Total kills. I am really low in the world. But you can see that it's the final Reich. 64,000. I haven't played 18,000 in the world for like Reston House, but the other maps I really haven't played, so I'm low in the world for that. Accuracy. I don't even exist, boys. Now these guys are mostly cheaters anyway. I mean, 24. What is that? 24. Wait, is that 20 million actually? 20 million accuracy? Really? Okay, buddy. Total revives, find nothing. I'm actually 70,000. It's not bad actually. I thought it'd be lower than that. And just keep going down here and show you all this. Blitz purchased, 54,000, 110,000 for time played, 107,000 for that, and I only traveled 486 miles in this game when this game is distance travel stuff. So my solo wave is 32. My highest for 2 people is 29. 3 people is 34, and 4 people is 32. So interesting. The stats in the main menus and that in this is it's pretty good. I like how they have it set up. But like I said, I'm just flashing through this, guys. If you guys want to take a deeper look at this shit, you guys can knock yourselves out. But yeah, I haven't completed this. I did complete the zombies E-Strike solo, but so the 58 minutes is the highest for me. So 52 minutes. 52 minutes with 4 people is how long it took me to beat the E-Strike. That's my fastest time. That, for me, is amazing. Amazing. But, that's that. Recordings. I have a lot of recordings, but not a lot of recordings. If you guys want a video where I post all this stuff, all this audio shit in one video, I think it'd be pretty fun. I haven't really listened to these, so it'd be kind of like a little fun thing for me too. Let me know. Challenges, not a lot. I mean, I can honestly, if I'm being honest with people, I forget these even exist. Like, I forget these even exist, so I don't do them. Might definitely have to look into doing these. But yeah, that's that. My consumables, I have shit tons of consumables. I mean, I just don't really use them that often, but I need to start using. I want to use them up eventually, but I just don't really use them. 40, what is that? 45 self revives, a Raven research. I just prestige, so it's all reset, but I already have this one maxed out. And I had this one almost halfway done, so there's that. Weapon, I'm running all my. I'm trying to run all my heroics, but there's some guns. This is actually a perfect mode to show you what guns I don't have a heroic for, because zombies is the only mode that I don't run a heroic on if I don't have it. So almost all these, if there's any epics you see in here or rares, that means I don't have a heroic for that gun, which is a really good idea to see how many I have and how many I don't. But yeah, that's that. All my weapons. For some reason it says I have the new for melees and launchers, but I don't know, it's glitched out. These are my two main ones I run, but these ones are just extra random ones that that I don't use. But that's that. I have 428,000 army credits, boys. And with that being said, I think that is actually everything I can show you guys. Some new orders for today in there. And yeah, believe that is it, boys. Love you guys. You guys are one of a kind. You guys are beautiful. Like I said, leave some comments, questions down below. Again, if I should do that recording video, like where I do all the recordings. If you guys have any questions overall, definitely leave them down below, because again, Q&A coming as I just completely fucking whacked the shit on my mic. Hashtag new to recording apparently. But yeah, again, we have the July 1st video coming up, which is a Q&A video, so please leave some questions down below. I want to do this video so bad for you guys, but I need some questions, because it won't be a Q&A if there's no questions. Let me also know down below, should I do some more Detroit Become Human tomorrow, or should I do like later in the week do it? I have some family over, so videos will be kind of here and there. I'm probably going to work on some videos now and have them save on my console and just come on and upload them for you guys. If you guys have any questions, again, let me down below. I'm really going to stress that over the next 2 or 3 days, because I need some questions if you guys want this this Q&A video. As I'm starting like a bitch. As well as let me guys know if anyone needs help getting nukes, classes, camos, any of that shit done. Let me know down below, and I'll give you. I'll drop you my PSN. Even if you can see it right now, I'll drop you my PSN. Private DM me on PlayStation. We can talk it over. I'm working on a contract right now, and we can do game share, and I will help you out, and definitely get you guys some nukes, you know, camos, that type of shit. It'll be like a deal. And yeah, I love you guys. You guys are one of a kind. You guys are beautiful. Stay safe in this world. It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't get coronavirus, man. And oh shit! Before I forget, I almost did. For anyone that didn't know, there are camos in zombies that are special. So you got like this camo, which is a pre-order camo, and then you got this, which is a camo that was free for Twitch Prime members during a certain weekend in during the World War II life cycle. Yeah, these type of camos. So yeah, these are a bunch of camos. These are 1,000 camos. Then you got these. They're pretty cool. I wish they were online, but the only ones that are online are these ones. But like these ones are not. Challenges, you guys know I have Chrome and I have Diamond, all everything. I'm working on Chrome Tiger, as well as I'm working on Chrome Forever Deals Weapon. But these are all the camos I have. Which doubt I've gotten more, and I need more to get yet. But that's everything. Almost forgot about that, guys. Sorry, so sorry about that. But yeah, love you guys. You guys are one of a kind. You guys are beautiful. Leave comments, questions, and yeah. To the next one. It's been your boy.